Right, so here we go today with the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. Here in this case, I might just turn my light out because the contrast isn't really working. These are the white ones. They also come in silver, and as you can see, this is quite a departure for Galaxy Buds. Starting with the case itself, with this see-through lid. So that's new. Don't worry, they still charge wirelessly or via USB-C. That hasn't changed. But yeah, we've got this kind of cool, clear case. I mean, I guess it's cool as long as it stays clean. I don't know about you, but my earbuds over time can get a bit earwaxy and a bit grubby, and some of that can transfer onto the inside of the lid. So yeah, in a few weeks' time or a few months' time, it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. But anyway, for the moment, it looks pretty cool. And like I say, these are quite a departure because they've got this, what they call a blade. Samsung doesn't call it a stem, it calls it a blade, because as you can see, it's kind of like a triangle shape. It's not a round shape that comes out there. So these are still active noise cancelling and passive noise cancelling. So they're not just a open fit. They have these sort of oblong shaped, if you can see that there, ear tips. Obviously there's three sizes in the box, so you can swap those out. But yeah, they're not round. They've decided that being slightly oblong makes them fit better. And what I've found is that these things fit really, really well. So if I just put them into place there, and they passed my fit test. 100%. They're some of the best fitting earbuds I've ever worn. They stay in place, they don't wobble out, there's nothing slippery there at all, and they're super comfortable because they've got multiple points of contact with your ears. So I'm really I'm starting to come around to this whole stem form factor about the same time that Samsung is, I think. And it also means that like microphones on the stems work better for picking up your voice for phone calls, or when you're making videos, you can make the earbuds your dedicated mic for the video as well. But that's not the only thing that they do. Of course, this is the year of AI, and they're packed full of AI, and they sound great. I mean, Samsung Buds, certainly the Buds Pro line, has always sounded great in my opinion. If anything, better. That's fantastic. The noise cancelling is really, really good, the active noise cancelling. And I like the onboard controls now. So with previous Samsung Buds, they just had the touch controls on the buds themselves. And because the buds just sort of seem to get smaller and smaller and smaller with the Samsung Buds, it meant that you were constantly accidentally playing or pausing when you were taking them in or taking them out, or skipping tracks and that sort of thing, because there was just no way to hold them any other way without doing that. So with these ones, they've moved the controls onto this new stem. So a squeeze will play and pause, and a slide up and down the stem will adjust the volume. A long press will adjust the noise cancelling, and those controls are customizable to a degree as well. That's definitely a plus. There's a bit more control there, and there are no more accidental presses at all anymore. So they do have this light. If I can show you, I don't know if it'll show up when I'm connected to something, or when I'm doing the volume up and down. I don't know if it does. I don't actually care about lights. Samsung seems to think that it's cool that there's a light that runs up and down the middle of the thing, but yeah, I'm not really into that. But maybe you like lights, and if so, it'll be great for you. So yes, completely new form factor. It fits absolutely brilliant. They're the best fitting Samsung Galaxy Buds I have tried to date. Only just sort of normal battery life. You'll get about 6 or 7 hours out of the buds themselves, 30 hours of the case. That's nothing exceptional. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just sort of in between. I guess it would go a little bit more if they didn't have flashing lights on them, maybe, who knows. The only thing that, the tiny, 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 tiny little niggle is that you've got to turn them around to put them in the case. And I think that's just because of a quirk of the of the shape of everything, because they slope away better at the sides. The case would be ever so slightly more bulky if you put them around the other way. So by that, what I mean is, when you pick them out of the case, you can see that the bud's facing outwards, not inwards, and you've actually got to turn it around. So yeah, sometimes for fat-fingered people like me, that does mean that they can bobble around a bit. But if that's my only complaint, it's not much of a complaint. I love these things, and yeah, they might just about be my new favourite true wireless earbuds. Now I can turn the light back on and blind you by how white they are.